Hey everyone, it's Anand Bhutani, and today I want to discuss consent form simplification. Patients are pushed away from the idea of clinical research by one concern. The issue that often halts patients are consent forms, more specifically, the understandability of these consent forms. It's intimidating to patients new to research. Just think back to the first time you had to sign any formal contract written in that scary legalese terms and clauses. For some people, it's the same sort of experience, but similar to reading a foreign language. That initial perception they have about a trial being scary can often stay with the patient throughout the trial, eventually leading to dropouts, lowering your retention rates, and many other things. Why is this? Well, we have to look at health literacy. This is because patients don't universally understand the medical jargon that's being used in consent forms. They have not built up the health literacy necessary to help them feel comfortable. Now, we're in healthcare to help people. We can proactively educate to raise health IQ, and this will help consent form compliance. This way, patients form a positive understanding of the trial and the care being provided to them, which will benefit the trial with higher retention rates. This will spread the awareness of the clinical research and help patients to develop an enhanced ability to help explain their own condition. Basically, we need to improve the state of patient education together. So, here's another topic. Repurposing technology is quick and easy. Researchers have to come up with better solutions to increase the patient enrollment of the clinical studies. We don't necessarily have to create new solutions. We can repurpose old methods and technologies used elsewhere in clinical research to improve the consent and patient education process. Let me share my favorite example, videos. You know why videos are so great? Because you can create a series of bite-sized videos fairly inexpensively. You can use language that is more patient-friendly in each video as you begin to write the script out for the video. The fact you could have a physician record a video that all sites could use, or even have each PI record it themselves. A sponsor can create a central video script that each site can use for their convenience and compliance. Another great aspect of videos is that they scale well. This means the time it takes you to explain a consent form is the same for 1 patient or 50 patients. That's a lot of time that can be reallocated for other needs of the patient. Next, consider the added benefit that patients can watch the videos at their own convenience and with as many replays as they need. Either you can record it yourself, since the latest phones are usually 4K, meaning they have the highest level of video quality, or if you need professional help, feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn at any time, even if it's only for advice to figure out what equipment you should use. Patient education for friends and family. Let me ask you, how many of your patients go over a consent form with their friends and family? Now, if you could have the friends and families go over the same explainer course or series of videos the patient previously did, imagine how many gaps in health literacy could be alleviated. Personally, I love that, because that last part is about teaching and spreading awareness about various conditions, and I love educating patients, and I love educating people in general. The last part is important to pay attention to because many patients get a second opinion from those closest to them. It often plays a big role in the decision process for newer patients. Oftentimes, it's a family decision. Our survey of 50 patients found that 1/3 of the patients that have not been in a trial before talk to those closest to them about participating. So educating a patient and their decision team about the condition and about the consent process is instrumental in increasing your enrollment. If you need help producing these videos, I can help you out. So just feel free to message me on LinkedIn and I'll gladly help you out with whether it's tips or if you need the service rendered. Patient centricity with patient communities. As you seek to improve your patient education and consent process, you have to be patient-centric and engage patient communities early on. This allows you to test your videos with potential influencers within the community, people who understand what people are affected by the condition will need to learn. They'll provide you feedback to make the consent process and patient education material become more patient-friendly. You'll hear me say it a lot, but patient centricity is important now more than ever, especially as trials have gone mobile and patients can participate from home. You can A/B test different videos to see what these communities found as a better explanation As a company, it's important to centralize these test results to help design better material in the future. There is also an easy way to test this online that can save dozens of hours and potentially thousands of dollars. I'll show you these techniques in another piece later on. Another optimization I would like to apply is enlisting patient education experts to chime in on the language to remove any unforeseen obstacles or difficult explanations. E-learning platform for trial consent. As you journey into building a better consent form and patient education process, you'll need something to bring it all together. This is where an e-learning platform bridges a series of videos together to ensure compliance, document the engagement that patients had with the material. You'll need this to be sure that patients watched all the necessary videos and you know which one they skipped out on or left early. By simplifying the consent process for patients and making it easier for them to understand, you'll have more patients pass through the consent phase and randomizing into your study at higher rates. Investing time and resources early on in this area will pay dividends for the life of your study. If you're running a platform study as a sponsor, then you'll be able to reuse the material again for future studies. If you need help again creating these videos, or if you need access to a cost-effective e-learning platform, feel free to reach out to me. I have quite a few suggestions for you, or visit researchers.trialjoin.com to learn more about the services that TrialJoin offers and more tips that we offer for free on our website. So until next time, this is Anand Bhutani signing out. Hopefully you get encouraged to create a better consent form process and you start making videos to help your patients understand this whole process and educate them about their own condition, because education